Hello, guys. Welcome to This Is Us, a show where we discuss your everyday issues, interesting topic that will definitely keep you glued. I'm Sandra, your host, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell below. I'd like to introduce my guests, Chioma, Uchenna, and Kelvin. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Right. Lovely. So without further ado, let's dive into today's topic. So, you find out that your long-term boyfriend or girlfriend is indeed your first cousin. Do you break it up?
Like yeah. Like yeah.
Long term, like for how long though?
Are you crazy?
Just answer.
Does it matter?
For how
Does it
long?
matter though? It doesn't matter. Let's say
But for how
it
long?
doesn't matter.
So you won't break up because it's been 10
Can
years.
you let her talk?
There's no figure.
Long term. So what is long term? So a year,
10 years,
2 years,
years?
even
No,
maybe 3
long
years,
term.
and you're even about to marry the person,
Yeah,
you
not
found out.
Or like
People get married after 2 years. That's serious.
2
anyway.
years, that's yeah. So let's say 2 years and you're even about to marry the person,
That's 2 years.
engaged. Would you break it up?
Yeah, if it's 2 years.
If she said
Definitely.
if. Why
Because
why
in the
why does the
olden
time
days,
matter? Mhm.
back in the days, even when Jesus was in the world.
Shema does not look impressed.
No, but that's the truth. I'm just saying, if it's 2 years, definitely going to like. But first of all, I don't even think I'll make a mistake of dating my cousin because
How would you know?
it's
What if it's those
possible.
ones that like this, they spread across? You don't know.
Well, but if I find out if it's 2 years, definitely that's the end because it's just 2 years. It's not so deep. But if it's like 5 years and above, and if the person is like
See the way Sandra is opening her mouth.
no, I've not been in that kind of situation before, but I will, if I find myself in that situation, I think the only thing that'll make me to want to keep going on with the relationship is, if you know how the relationship, and then I'll try to like.
Sorry.
No, can I talk, Sandra?
Sorry, it's Choma's face that is killing me.
I'm not even doing anything. So
See, but back in the days, like people were getting married to their cousins because
yes, and mortality rate was high, or there was probably a higher rate of certain complications.
because they married their cousins.
Yeah, don't you know that that's like you're creating an imbecile, or sorry, that's a really probably a terrible word to use, but you're increasing your chances of having complications with that child. Let me put it
Like
that
even
way.
when
Don't put
the Son
imbecile
of
in
God
there,
was,
because they'll come for me.
even when the Son of God was on earth, these things were happening and he didn't complain.
Are you? What I'm saying, I'm not saying that Jesus Christ did.
Well, I wouldn't want to find myself in that kind of situation.
The rate of mortality,
incense, I guess,
morbidity, the all the complications that are likely to occur.
I'm just trying to be like very realistic because you don't even know how serious what if these two people are like properly into each other.
Okay. Question.
But if we're cousins, nobody should even tell me because what you don't know will not kill you. So
no, this one is that you know. Focus on the question. This one
is right. This is just interesting.
For that, that means so far as it's 5 years and more, anything can happen.
No, 5 years. I think 5 years is no.
Okay, 10 years and more, anything can happen.
Do you know what is 10 years? And then you guys are already doing so much.
No, so let me get you clear. So 10 years and more, anything can happen and you will stay with that person.
No, with the cousin in question.
No, whether you find out that they're your cousin, whether you find out that they've been cheating on you.
Oh no,
whatever the weather.
Stick to the question. Like I'm answering based on
guys, wait, chill, wait.
So why are you after me?
No, I'm just trying to really understand the psychology.
No, my point is just in the fact that the only problem is you guys are related. That's why I'm capitalizing on.
So flip it. It's been 10 years plus, right? You find out that this guy has been cheating on you, but that's the only problem. And everything else is perfect.
How can everything be perfect when he's cheating?
How can everything be perfect when he's your first cousin?
Did they say first cousin second cousin.
They said
First
They
cousin.
said
First cousin.
Don't try
Whether
and
it's
judge
second,
me.
even if it's
You
second
know what
cousin
you
or
are-
third cousin.
No,
Ah,
let's stick
if
with
it's
the
second or
question.
third, then
No,
First
stick
cousin.
with the question.
we
That's what
need
I
to.
First cousin. First cousin.
Sandra, what was that question?
So you
No, there was
find out
no
your
first or second in
long-term
the
boy.
question.
I did
There
say first
was.
cousin. I said first cousin.
You said
You find out your
first.
long-term boyfriend or girlfriend is indeed your first cousin. First cousin.
What if you marry this person already before you find out? What do you do?
What do you do?
To be
Then you're
honest,
asking me.
to be honest,
I'm asking.
wait. I'm seeing a small
Like,
glimmer of common sense.
And the guy
in this
has
girl's
sense, is
scenario.
everything.
Common
Tell me.
sense is not common sense anymore. You should know
No,
that.
wait. I'm seeing a small glimmer of common sense in this girl's scenario. So say that's small glimmer of common sense. I think only in these particular circumstances would it like maybe not hold as much weight. So say it's been 10 years, they've already married and had their children, and their children are fine, like everything is actually fine. That knowledge, as disgusting as it might be to get over, but the worst has already like you've already gone through the worst. Because the main reason why people don't do these things is not because what's it called?
The complications they could have with their kids, and it's an abomination anyway in Igbo culture.
That aside, what I'm saying is the only reason I can kind of maybe understand is if okay, they've already married or they've already had their children, say like their children are even like 10 years old, maybe after a year they started having kids and they've been in a relationship for 9 years, their oldest kid is 9-year old, they know the health of that child is fine, the child is performing very well, it's developed very well. Those might be reasons to be like, okay, those might be reasons to really like maybe stay on the fence, but only in that circumstance. Only in that circumstance.
Well, like I said, my own is, I'm not saying that, it's not like I'm supporting like you should keep being with the person, but I'm just saying to be very realistic, if you think about it, that's like, I don't think anybody wants to find themselves in that kind of situation. It will make you decide.
Who would?
You might think you won't go through with it and you will end up actually not giving a fuck about anything anybody thinks. That's the honest truth.
I will give a fuck.
That's what you think now, because so far as you're concerned
no, I'm going to, it's over. You're my cousin is over.
Well,
it's not that easy. Not as easy as that.
It's not. Obviously, it's not going to be easy, but it has to be done.
Do you know? I mean, you guys have been together for 10 years. You guys are like the real strong.
Mine is short. If I don't have anything tying me down to that person, like, I'm not even talking marriage, because to me that doesn't tie anything down. But like, we already have like a family unit that is very solid, and there's been no implications of that, like health-wise for the children and stuff. Sorry, it's fucking butterfly getting distracted. Yeah, that's the only circumstance where I might be like, okay, but like if there's nothing tying me down, aka like children, like Japa.
Well, I think
gone.
This question, you just leave it to, if it happens to you, you know what to do.
Well, that's the end of the discussion.
Kelvin, let's give Kelvin the opportunity to say something. Kelvin, what's your take on this?
Yeah, like if I find out somebody I've been with for a long time, the amount of years is really, I think that was a valid question as well for me. Like, that means how many years have I invested into this? How deep is it? Is it one cousin that I don't even know that exists just pops up and says, oh, she's my cousin and stuff like that? And then what I would do personally is find, because we live in a present generation where you can find things ahead. If I don't have kids, I would see if there will be complications. You can see they will do the genetic makeup and see there will be complications.
Yeah. You will still go ahead?
Man, it's easy. I can just say now that I won't go ahead, but if we've invested, we've bought a house together, we've done things together for over 8-9 years, and we are deep into the relationship.
This kind of relationship, there's 10 years, I never marry.
Yeah, they'll forget.
Well,
why making me even laugh?
How can you say that? That happens a lot. That's not bad.
You just start to want those people in relationship for 15 years. It's time to marry. Anyway, for me, like I can easily say I'll leave her. That's it. Blood, blah blah blah. But I know how I would love the person I'm with and how I see the person. Even if like it's seen a different way, we didn't know that we are just doing it in innocence. It's not like I willingly went to start dating my cousin in the first place. So if we are deep into the relationship, I'm thinking deeply now, logically. It's not like that. I'll just say I'm leaving the relationship. I'll first of all see other options. Are we going to have complications if we have kids? If that is, then the answer is yes, or there are many things around that, then I'll break it up. If not, I'll still look for ways to make the relationship work before just destroying it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just say let's just say you guys look for options to keep your marriage, your relationship. You have kids. Is it something you would tell your kids? Like, would they know that they're a product of two cousins?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they'll have to know. But they'll know the backstory.
Like that.
But exactly, they'll know the backstory.
How will I say? Sorry.
Process that.
Don't you think they will find out eventually? Wouldn't they find out eventually?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's something to hide. Like after all, did you do it?
Was it intentional?
Exactly, but definitely.
But then when you knew that, okay, so wait. Then when you found out that this person is your cousin, you still went ahead.
Yeah, because of the love we had for each other.
That okay. In Kelvin's case, the one that at least he actually tried to do something about it. He,
not me that didn't want to.
You were just ready to stay.
Oh my God!
Because you're ready to say under any circumstances. Kelvin actually was like, okay, let me see how my children are gonna come out of this. And the doctor confirmed that, okay, based on the genealogy, whatever, somehow by some miracle.
Because I didn't say that, that's why.
That's exactly
I meant that as well. That's what I meant.
Okay.
No, you didn't mean that.
So,
you never said it.
Yeah, you just have to explain to them, like, the truth of it. Like, yo, unfortunately. And that's just an even angle to advise them that you guys should be doing your forest.com, whatever it's called, ancestry.com.
Yeah.
Before you be meeting people.
So what about your family? Your family, wouldn't they like your family, your mother, your father, like?
Isn't it the family that actually told you?
Yeah, we kept people
so they know.
They should have just kept quiet. Allow
the information didn't come from with the dogs and a message. I'm telling you. It's the family that would have told you. So it's an innocent mistake.
Yeah,
I know you're ready to hear that. I know you're ready to hear anything that will cover you.
No, but I'm not in that situation. I'm not going to be there by God's grace. But
well, we hope. We can only hope.
See, we hope. I don't think so.
That you will stay. That you will stay. So
because not to think about it, like honestly, it depends on your type of person. You know how you are in a relationship, and
I know how I am. Even after 7 years,
I don't even think it's something. I don't even think it's something you can go like you get past. Like I just knowing that, like, and then I again willingly
there are worse things to happen in life than that.
Sorry, what did you say?
She said there's worse that could
I said there are worse that could happen. So it's that one that I cannot get past.
Like what?
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to say that it's not like I'm supporting that you should be with the person. I'm just saying it depends on the quality of your relationship with the person, how long, what is involved.
You might love again. You will love again. You will find love again.
Yeah,
you will definitely find love again. Why you afraid to start from scratch?
After 10 years again.
It's just 10 years. Like
I know, but I'm not saying it's
it's actually like
okay, so if it's not 10 years, sorry, cut you off. If it's not 10 years, 1 year, 2 years?
No, 1 year, 2 years, that's the end.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, how long is not that deep by that time?
No, my dear, some people's relationship is not even deep after 10 years. It's true. Like,
how can you say that? Anyway, it's true though.
It's true. For me, I wouldn't find it hard to have that as a reason to leave. Like that's actually a really good getaway for me, because maybe I'm even already
then that's the quality of that relationship. You were not really into it the way you were supposed to.
No, but generally the kind of person I am, I'm more into myself than I am. Not that I'm more into myself, but I don't know. Yeah. The only thing that will make me say, as I said, is if I've already had my kids with this person and my kids are genetically, developmentally, emotionally, mentally, they're all sound.
Cognitively sound.
Everything. If my kids are sound, there's no problem with the relationship. Then it's like, okay, it doesn't really make sense. But if I've not gone that far with the person, I can go again, another round with another person. It's fine. Or even stay on my own.
Yeah, stay on your own, because it's so hard.
I don't mind, but no, that would creep me out.
Do you know how many times you find
the only thing that can take away that creepiness is that, okay, no, you already have your kids, like, otherwise just
how do you even go back to even kissing the person and being intimate with the person again when you know that is your cousin? How do you reconcile that?
The thing is, first of all, the question, let's go behind the question. You said you find out somebody you've been dating for a while is your cousin.
That wasn't the question. Your long-term.
That means
your long-term boyfriend or girlfriend, you find out this person is indeed your first cousin. So that means that person is already away. Because when you talk about eating with the person and everything, that person is already not part of the family per se. They just found out that this person is your cousin after how many years. You've definitely been, unless you've been hiding that relationship from everybody, and then the relationship just comes to light and be like, oh, that guy is actually your cousin. No. If it's that one, then okay. But if after some time they do some connections and your father just wakes up one day and be like, it's like, that guy is my younger brother's son that I left in one village one time that you are dating at this point, then you still know that this person is not like really connected. A situation that made you guys cousins. It's not like it's part of the family discussion as usual. That's the way I'm seeing it in my mind.
No.
Forget about the family context, the genealogy. Like, you could get with someone who grew up in your family household but has no genetic relation to you. It happens sometimes. Like, your mom took in one of her friends, whatever. Then you guys now ended up having feelings for each other. Yeah, maybe it's a bit weird, but at least genetically speaking, there's no barriers there.
Connection, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Genetic back. Oh, I mean, I don't want child with complication. Okay.
Well, I hope it doesn't happen to any of us now.
Yeah, I hope. Honestly,
that's why I'm looking forward to Uchenna. What Uchenna will do.
I don't have any cousin that is like. I don't think I have a cousin that is older than I am. No, I don't.
No, but you have two different kind of family groups. You can actually have
from where and where?
From Ghana and from Nigeria.
But
like your family is really far and wide.
It's actually true in that aspect.
It's that Ghana man that you met the other day. Have you checked?
You
checked it? No. It could be from
maybe from Ghana, possibly, but from.
Is it Ashanti? You're from Ashanti?
My mom.
Yes.
Wait, Uchenna, you have Ghanaian?
Mm-hmm. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
So you don't know me.
So did you tell me you have
Ghanaian? My mom is Ghanaian. I was born in Ghana, so I grew up there kind of. Then came back to Nigeria for a holiday. From the holiday, I remained back in Nigeria.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Basically, Uchenna is a ride or die. Me, I'm always looking for a new opportunity to change things up. And Kelvin is just a romantic at heart. He can't let a babe go just like that. And Sandra, she's just vicious.
She does what? What did she say?
She's vicious.
She's vicious. She doesn't care at all. Like,
you found out this, so you did this.
You think I will marry my cousin even if I found out?
Nobody said you will marry your cousin.
You're not thinking about it in different scenarios. You're just thinking about the most convenient scenario.
Because there's no room for different scenarios for me in my head.
Already stayed a long time with this person.
I
Yes,
don't
you've already married
care.
them before you
I
found out.
don't care.
You've already had kids with them before you found out. And otherwise, the relationship is in good standing. You're not going to be chatting what you're chatting here right now. You're actually going to think about it longer.
Maybe when that opportunity, when we're ever in that situation, God forbid, we'd know what we would do.
Oh, she's already changing her tune now. Oh, well.
So we now know what we would do.
So, exactly.
When I knew what I would do,
she hadn't really thought about it. She's just like, immediately no.
When I knew what I would do, if we're making it sound like.
Then I had to think about it. Okay, what scenario could that actually?
Oh my God, I'm such a hypocrite.
Sandra will do exactly what I'm saying.
Sandra will even do worse.
She might do worse.
Sandra will get belly.
Oh my God, no, it's crazy. Any final words, guys? Because I can't even think of.
Yeah, I don't know.
Guys, this was going to be a sticky one, but you guys, when we were younger, I'll put my hand up. I have some cousins I had romantic attraction.
Oh no! But I don't think
all of us did. Even like the night. Yeah,
who is none of us?
I've had like all those.
Please
like,
for yourself.
Your mom's friend, our cousin, like
family friend, like.
Yeah. I told you, Pinky's brother.
Yeah.
Pinky's brother, right? But we're not blood related.
Yeah.
So.
But you thought maybe somehow somebody were blood related. You kind of saw him as a cousin.
But first of all, I was
kind of cousin.
So what went down? What went down?
Like all this family.
You just feel attracted to the person in your mind. You're already creating, and but it's only in your mind.
No. Wait.
It stops in the mind.
That person is my first cousin. Go ahead, because you see.
Okay, so I'm gonna say I just recently found out about a cousin. Is it third cousin? I think. I mean, I found him cute, and I'm like, oh God, why does he have to be my cousin? That was the only thought that crossed my mind.
I would never actually ask my cousin.
Sorry?
I said, I don't think I will wonder why my cousin is cute, like in that aspect.
No, like he was good looking. No, I'm just this was they had romantic.
Oh, why do they have to be my
like? Yeah, as in, like, oh my God, he's good looking, and that was it. But nothing else crossed my mind.
It's just,
but this one, even something crossed your mind at all. Just saying the fact that
it was just like, oh my God, no, listen, yeah. It was like, oh, found out he's my cousin. Like, oh, he's so cute. Oh my God, like, oh, why does he have to be my cousin? Well, I moved on from that.
I won't even find myself. I don't think I'll ever feel like.
Shut up.
No, my cousin. No, I'm serious. Except I don't know the person. Is my cousin.
My third cousin. So that was far. It's far. It's far. Even this question is allowed, safe. If you're dating that kind of person, your third cousin, I think it's allowed, safe.
Yeah.
But first cousin, no.
No, yeah, that's literally like there's still the blood is very concentrated.
That's diluted. That cousin one is diluted.
Yeah. But fourth cousin, fifth cousin, like you're not too close to the danger zone. But first cousin, that danger zone is rife.
Yeah, definitely.
Apparently, the royal family, filled with that.
We know the queen. She married. Did she marry her? This thing.
And all those other cultures.
Oh God. Anyway,
so it's just like wearing a condom. Be responsible with the people you're loving, right? Don't just have sex with your cousins just because you're attracted to them. Like this thing actually has.
Sorry, can you say that again? Sorry, you should wear condom.
That's it. Yeah, you have to be as responsible. Like,
okay,
practicing safe sex. You don't just want to be having sex with just anybody just because, like, if it's your family member and that person actually like takes in, like, potentially ruins a life because they will not necessarily. I mean, I don't know the science like these days though. Like, maybe you can actually have sex with your first. No, I'm just trying to think from like a complication point of view because. That's like the main. It's like when they say
that's not the problem at all.
Of course, that's the problem.
Okay.
No, I mean, like, okay, like AS and AS, for example, like, to me, that's also practicing safe sex. Like, I mean, obviously that one is harder to identify. Like, you don't just know who's AS or whatever, but you don't just willingly have sex with people when you know that you could potentially ruin a life as a product of that relation. That's what I mean. Like, so just practice safe sex in it, guys. You know what I mean? Check your facts. Check your relations. Well, you just gotta get talking to your parents. Talk to your parents more. Like,
or show your parents who you are dating.
It's
Let
not
them see
your
who
friend
you're
that will tell
dating.
you. It's an auntie
talk to your family
and an
more.
uncle that will say this thing that
Or
the
do
person
your
is your cousin.
ancestry.com.
It's all these aunties, especially, that used to spoil relationship with that person is your cousin. Because the parents don't care somehow.
Oh, God. Anyway, well, I have nothing to say. Until it presents itself, we'll see what we'll do.
I really want you to meet your cousin, honestly. Just
Hey, God
experiment.
forbid. God forbid. No. Bam, 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 bam. I beg. Anyway, guys. This was an interesting one. We have come to the end of today's topic. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell below. Until next time, this is us. Ciao.